possible in this environment. So thank you in advance for your patience. This is a public meeting, subject to the Maryland Open Meetings Act. So a truthful, transparent, open, and honest dialogue and a record of today's hearing is required. As such, there are some formalities that will take place that may appear redundant, but nonetheless important and required to ensure compliance with the law. In that regard, I will conduct a roll call of the commissioners to ensure we have a quorum. I will conduct a roll call of the commissioners for every vote to ensure we have an accurate record. In addition, I will conduct a roll call of the Board of License Commission staff and faculty so that we have identified everyone on the phone from our agency, so that the public also knows who is represented in tonight's hearing. I will ask everyone who testifies or who speaks tonight to self-identify and to speak loudly and clearly to ensure that you are being heard. To ensure we have a quorum, I will conduct a roll call vote of the commissioners. Commissioners, when I call your name, please say present and indicate whether you are with someone or alone. Commissioner Sparkman.
Present and alone.
Commissioner Camacho.
Present and alone.
Commissioner Norman. Commissioner Norman. I'll come back. Commissioner Smith.
Present and alone.
Commissioner Norman.
She's
All
there,
right.
but
I am Commissioner Bridgewater Sims. I am present and alone. Did Commissioner Norman?
She just sent a message. I think she's going to log out and try to log back in. She says she can't hear. So
All
I'm going
right.
to direct her to
Okay.
log out and log back in.
Okay. And as I said before, technology can be a challenge. We do have a quorum. All right, Board of License Commission, faculty and staff, when I call your name, please say present and indicate whether you are with someone or alone. Director Shepherd.
Present and alone.
Chief Inspector Clark.
Present and alone.
Deputy Inspector Mendoza.
Present and alone.
Deputy Inspector Voss.
Present and alone.
Miss Patty Bell.
Present and alone.
Miss Kiana Little.
Present and alone.
Miss Catrice James.
Present and alone.
Miss Ariana Posada.
Present and alone.
Miss Alicia Hughes.
Present and alone.
Agency Attorney, Mr. Jason Deloach.
Present and alone.
Court Reporter.
Present and alone.
Thank you. We are good to go. As previously mentioned, this is an open meeting, and to ensure compliance with the law and with our goal of transparency, when speaking during this hearing, please identify yourself and please speak loudly and clearly so that everyone can hear your testimony. And as a professional courtesy, when not speaking, please mute your phone. If someone from the public wishes to speak, the chair will recognize you at the end of the business on the agenda. And before I turn it over to our director, I have a final note of importance, and I need everyone to hear me on this. Everyone's voice matters at the Board of License Commission. We understand that some may be passionate about what they have to say, and passion in this regard is permissible. What is not permissible, to be sure, is if truth, facts, and respect are not grounded in your voice. So thank you in advance for being truthful, factual, and respectful during the entire proceeding tonight. And finally, we have a 10 days process that our director will explain. Mr. Director.
Madam Chair, thank you. Before I get into the 10-day process, I just want to acknowledge that Commissioner Norman is now back, and I do believe she can hear us.
I can,
Ms.
thank
Norman,
you.
she's present and alone. All right. Since this hearing is taking place in a virtual setting, the board has instituted a 10-day process, which allows our licensees and our attorneys 10 days to add items to the record. No new items that have not been discussed here today may be added. And if the board so chooses, they will make a ruling on that on those items of evidence 10 days from today's date or the next available hearing. Madam Chair?
All right, if there are no questions, let's get started. Mr. Director, take us through tonight's hearing agenda.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Regular session for January 14, 2026. Item number 1 on the agenda, Leslie's Grill, Samuel Umazan, President, Secretary, Treasurer, located at 6211 Baltimore Avenue, Riverdale, Maryland, 20737. They request for a special entertainment permit, and they're represented by Linda Carter, Esquire. And we also have Corporal Juan Hunt from the Prince George's County Police Department here to testify on behalf of the police department as well. Madam Chair?
All right. I would like for Mrs. Carter to give us information. Let us know who her licensee is.
Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the board. Happy New Year. I have with me Samuel Amanzer. I know I saw Samuel. He had the cars on the poster behind him. Madam Chair, this is actually a re-request, if you will, for an entertainment permit. My client previously operated very successfully under one. Absolutely no changes are intended. We're just coming back before the board because there were tax issues in the renewal process. And Madam Chair, with that, if you would please call Corporal Hunt after you've sworn in the witnesses.
Okay, I'd like to everyone to raise your right hand if you plan to speak for the oath. Do you hereby swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
And Samuel, you need to also say you do.
Yes, I do.
All right, thank you. Please state your name and home address or agency for the record.
Samuel E. Mansur, 3269 Queenstown Drive, Mount Rainier, Maryland, 20712.
Corporal Juan Hunt, Prince George's County Police Department.
All right, thank you. All right, at this time, we will hear the report from Corporal Juan Hunt.
Ma'am, I know we have a long docket. Leslie's Grill
Yes.
security plan is adequate as proposed.
All right, thank you. All right, at this time, Mrs. Carter, I'll turn it back to you.
And Madam Chair, following Corporal Hunt's lead, we would submit on the application that's been filed and would respectfully request that the application be approved.
All right. Are there any questions, commissioners? Any questions? All right, hearing none, may I have a motion?
This is Commissioner Camacho. I move to grant a special entertainment permit for trading as Leslie's Grill.
And this is Commissioner Norman. I'll second the motion to grant a special entertainment permit for Leslie's Grill.
All right, do I have a question on the motion? All right, hearing none, let's vote. Commissioner Sparkman,
Aye.
Commissioner Camacho,
Aye.
Commissioner Norman,
Aye.
Commissioner Smith,
Aye.
and Chair votes aye. The motion to grant approval for the request of a special entertainment permit for Leslie's Grill passes. Thank you.
very much. And
All
members,
right.
my witness be excused.
All right, the witness may be excused. Mr. Director.
Madam Chair, I'll call the next case, Sky Vibe Restaurant and Lounge at Abeo Bello, managing member, authorized person, located at 352 to 354 Main Street, Laurel. Request for a special entertainment permit, and they're represented by Linda Carter, Esquire. And this is, they're coming back as well. Madam Chair, we also have Corporal Juan Hunt.
All right, thank you. All right, I'll just have Corporal Juan Hunt, you have already taken the oath. I would like to have the, let's see, Mr. Bello, raise your right hand for the oath. All right, do you hereby swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, say I do.
We can't hear you.
Oh, you can't.
I can hear you just fine, Miss Sims.
Oh, you can hear him? I can't.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I can hear Miss Sims, but I can't hear him.
Right.
Okay.
We can hear him saying yes.
Okay, that's good. Yes, it's good. All right, so I hope we can hear him state his name and his home address for the record.
Linda, Miss Carter, we can hear him talking, but we can't understand a word he's saying.
Yeah, and I can't either. I mean, I know he's trying to talk. If I could, for the record, his address is 7745 Bell Point Drive, Greenbelt, Maryland 20770. Is that correct? If it is, acknowledge it, please. For the record, I would state that Mr. Bello has acknowledged that is in fact his home address.
All right, thank you.
Technology does have its challenges.
Yes, it does. Corporal Juan Hunt, would you give your report again?
Yes, ma'am. Sky Vibe Restaurant and Lounge, their security plan is adequate as proposed.
All right, thank you again. Mrs. Carter, I turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. As in the first case, this is actually a re-request. He successfully previously operated under an entertainment permit, had a tax issue at renewal time, and we would respectfully submit on the record and ask that the license be issued or approved, rather.
All right. Commissioners, do you have any questions?
This is Chief Clark. I have a comment.
Yes.
If the
Chief
board,
Clark.
if the board is to approve this special entertainment, this particular location is located in the city of Laurel, and they're going to have to get a special exception to have entertainment from the city of Laurel. So that's something that's going to have to be mentioned by the commissioners if they want to move forward.
I believe we have that. I'm checking now. I thought we had that already.
And
But
even
not to hold things up, but we'll
Yeah,
make
but if
sure.
you can,
we
if
don't
you have it,
we'll send it to
you can
you.
provide it, and if not, it needs to be obtained.
Absolutely.
okay.
Thank you.
And once again, so
All
the board can have it again as a special exception to
For entertainment.
for entertainment from the city of Laurel.
All right.
I have the copy of the use and occupancy permit, and it says description. Building will be used with restaurant with rooftop seating. The lounge will have entertainment, pre-recorded and live jazz, Latin, reggae, and R&B. It will be limited to the inside of the building and will not occur on the rooftop area.
I'm not sure if that meets the special exception from the city of Laurel, so we'll have further
We'll
communications.
get something for you.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right, commissioners, do you have a question regarding this issue? Any questions? All right, hearing none, may I have a motion?
This is Commissioner Camacho. I move to grant the special entertainment permit for trading a Sky Vibe Restaurant and Lounge.
This is Commissioner Norman. I'll second the motion to grant the special entertainment for Sky Vibe Restaurant and Lounge.
All right, any questions regarding the motion?
Yeah, I have
Hearing
a
none,
question.
let's, I'm sorry,
Yes, Madam Chair.
Commissioner Smith.
In the context of the motion, Mr. Camacho, do you feel like we need to say contingent on Laurel?
No, because I think the council has already agreed to doing that, and the director is aware that we'll be receiving that according to their conversation.
Okay. Mr. Deloach, you have any comment to that?
It would not hurt to make it contingent because we don't have anything directly from them at this point. So Yeah, I don't see any problem with making it contingent.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
then Commissioner Camacho, would
I'll
you
amend my-
restate your motion?
Well, I'll amend it to include that must have receipt of the special entertainment permit from the city of Laurel for it to be valid.
Okay. What
And
about the
second,
second?
so second the motion that we will grant a special entertainment permit for Sky by Restaurant and Lounge contingent on receiving approval for this from the city of Laurel.
Okay. All right, any questions? All right, hearing none, let's vote. Commissioner Sparkman,
Aye.
Commissioner Camacho,
Aye.
Commissioner Norman,
Aye.
Commissioner Smith,
Aye.
and chair votes aye. So the motion to approve the special entertainment permit for Sky Vibe Restaurant and Lounge passes contingent on the Laura receiving approval from Laura.
Thank you so much. and
All
may the
right,
witness
thank
be
you.
Excused.
All right, he may be excused.
Madam
All
Chair,
right,
I'll call
District
the
Director.
Madam Chair, thank you. I'll call the next case. The next case is House of Flavors, Norbert Azongo, member, manager, located at 13460 Baltimore Avenue, Laurel, Maryland, 20707, and they request for a special entertainment permit. Madam Chair, this is a new application, and we also have Corporal Juan Hunt from the Prince George's County Police Department. Corporal Hunt, has this business completed all of their requirements they need in order to move forward for the hearing as it relates to the police department?
No, they have not.
Unfortunately not.
All right, Madam Chair, with that in mind, I request that this case should be continued until all of the requirements have been met.
All right. All right, this will be continued.
All right. So we'll make notification as to when your next hearing is. All right, the next case, Brazos Tex-Mex Bar and Grill, Maria D. Aguilar, President, Secretary, Treasurer, Olga Meja, Resident, Agent, located at 6315 through 6317 and also 6319 Old Branch Avenue, Temple Hills, Maryland, 20748. They request for a family entertainment permit. Madam Chair, they are not represented by an attorney, and this is a new license. Is there anyone here representing Brazos Tex-Mex Bar and Grill?
Yes, me, Maria Aguilar.
Right, Madam Chair.
All right. Mrs. Aguilar, do you have an attorney?
No.
Are you aware that you have a right to an attorney?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So are you proceeding without an attorney?
Yes.
All right. Would you all, anyone who's going to testify, would you please raise your right hand for the oath? All right. Do you hereby swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right. Would you please state your name and home address for the record?
Maria Delvis Aguilar, 4031 Sapling Way, Triangle, Virginia, 22172.
All right. Thank you. Is Inspector Juan Hunt, would you give us a report?
Yes, ma'am. Brazos Tex-Mex Bar and Grill, their security plan is adequate as proposed.
All right. Thank you. All right. Would you, Ms. Aguilar, tell us what your plans are and some information about your request?
Okay, what I want to have is something, maybe light music on Friday and Saturday, or maybe a karaoke on Friday and Saturday.
All right. Commissioners, do you have any questions about her plans? Any questions? All right. Hearing none, may I have a motion?
This is Commissioner Camacho. I move to grant the special entertainment permit for trading as Brazos Tex-Mex Bar and Grill.
Is there a second?
I'm sorry, can we go back and correct that? Isn't it
I'm
family?
sorry, you're right,
entertainment?
correct. I'm sorry, family entertainment
Right,
permit.
family. I'm sorry. Thank you, Commissioner
For
Norman.
Brazos Tex-Mex Bar and Grill. Thank you, Commissioner Norman.
All right,
All right.
and this is Commissioner Norman. I'll second the motion to approve the family entertainment permit for Brazos Tex-Mex Bar and Grill.
All right. Is there any question regarding the motion? All right. Hearing none, let's vote. Commissioner Sparkman,
Aye.
Commissioner Camacho,
Aye.
Commissioner Norman,
Aye.
Commissioner Smith,
Aye.
and chair votes aye. So the motion to grant the request for family entertainment for Brazos Tex and Mex Bar and Grill passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. You may be excused. All right, Mr.
Ma-
Director.
Madam Chair, I'll call the next case. Item number 5 on the agenda is House of Soul Restaurant and Bar. Donnell Dinkins, authorized person. Tamara Okama Hawkins, authorized person. Located at 9430 Annapolis Road, Suite B, Lanham, Maryland, 20706. And they request for a special entertainment permit. Once again, that's a special entertainment permit. They're represented by Linda Carter, Esquire. And also, just to let you know, we do have Corporal Juan Hunt from the Prince George's County Police Department representing the police department's interests. Madam Chair.
All
Linda Carter.
right. All right. Thank you. Mrs. Carter, would you like to introduce your licensee?
Absolutely. Ms. Hawkins is sitting here kind of in the middle of my screen. Madam Chair, members of the board, this again is a repeat request. We previously had an entertainment permit and operated successfully under it. A tax issue prevented the permit from being timely renewed. And we're back before you again to re-request an entertainment permit.
Right. Let me give the oath. Would you raise your right hand? Do you hereby swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. Would you please state your name and your home address for the record?
Tamara Okama Hawkins, 11601 Trillium Street, Bowie, Maryland, 20721.
Thank you. Mrs. Carter, let's get the inspector's report. Corporal Juan Hunt.
Yes, ma'am. The House of Soul Restaurant and Bar, their security plan is adequate as proposed.
All right. Mr. Hunt, Corporal Hunt, you'll be with us all evening.
Yes, ma'am. I'm angry.
Thank you for the thorough reports. All right. And at this time, Mrs. Carter, did you have anything else you wanted to say?
Madam Chair, we're prepared to submit on the application.
All right. Commissioners, do you have any questions? Any questions? All right. Hearing none, may I have a motion?
This is Commissioner Camacho. I move to grant a special entertainment permit for trading as House of Soul Restaurant and Bar.
And this is Commissioner Norman. I'll second the motion for the special entertainment permit for TA House of Soul Restaurant and Bar.
Any questions on the motion? All right, hearing none, let's take a vote. Commissioner Sparkman,
Aye.
Commissioner Camacho,
Aye.
Commissioner Norman,
Aye.
Commissioner Smith,
Aye.
and chair votes aye. So the motion to grant the request for special entertainment permit for House of Soul Restaurant and Bar passes. Thank you, and you may be excused.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and members of the board.
All right. Let's inspect. I'm talking about inspector. All right, we'll move on with the director.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'll call the next case. Kitchen near you, Violet Esfedamito, member manager, Lawrence S. Falak, member manager, located at 5321 Agar Road, Hyattsville, Maryland, 20782. They request for a special entertainment permit. Madam Chair, we also have Corporal Juan Hunt on the line from the Prince George's County Police Department to represent their interests. Corporal Hunt, I do understand that this case as well has not met the minimum requirements and they have not had the security inspection done by you. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Madam Chair, with that information, I would request that this case be continued to the next available hearing as well.
All right. We'll move to the next.
All right. And we'll allow the ownership of a kitchen near you. We'll send notification of when the next hearing is going to be. We'll move on. The next case is a state case. This is Cork and Bottle, located at 516 Main Street, Laurel, 20707, for an alleged violation of Alcoholic Beverage Article Section 6.311 and Rule and Regulation Number 11, an Alcohol Beverage Article -1-408, Rule and Regulation Number 26A7, and Tax Article 5-302 of Rule and Regulation 26A15, which is failure to provide required invoices, failure to purchase from other than a wholesaler, and failure to keep records. We also have Agent McGee from the state representing their interest as well. Madam Chair, is there anyone here representing Cork and Bottle, specifically Daljit Singh? I do see someone on raising their hand. You can come off of mute, please. I saw him, but he's moved around a little bit. And I do see Agent Keith McGee from the state.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Singh, you've kind of removed yourself. I don't see you anymore. Can you speak up, Mr. Singh, so I can locate you on the screen? There he is.
Good evening.
We can see you and we can hear you now. And so are you Mr. Singh?
No, I am Kapil Gulati and Mr. Singh is right here. I'm just moving the camera in his.
Good evening. Great. All right, Madam Chair, they are not represented by an attorney, but you may move forward.
All right. First of all, do you have an attorney?
No, we do not, ma'am.
And are you aware that you have a right to an attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you proceeding without an attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Anyone who plans to testify on this issue, please raise your right hand for the oath.
I'm
All right.
sorry, Chair, I'm sorry. Is he the interpreter for Mr. Singh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the manager.
Are you an interpreter?
No, I'm the manager, ma'am. Madam
Okay,
Chair,
that's
I'm the
what I
manager.
thought.
And
Okay.
he's Mr. Daljit Singh. He can take that.
Yes. Okay. All right. So raise your right hand for the oath. Do anyone who plans to testify will raise their right hand. Do you hereby swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. Please state your name, home address, or agency for the record. We'll start. Okay,
My
go
name
ahead.
is Daljit Singh. My home address 1939 Old Frederick Road, Baltimore, zip code number 21228.
Thank you. Mr. Gulati, do you plan to testify?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready.
All right. Okay, please you have taken the oath. So please state your name, home address for the record.
My name is Kapil Gulati and my home address is 8005 Safe Harbor Court, Glen Burnie, Maryland 21060.
All right. Agent McGee.
Yes, ma'am. Agent Keith McGee, Alcohol, Tobacco, Cannabis Commission, 1215 East Ford Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay. All right, just your agency. All right. At this point, let's hear your report then, Mr. McGee.
Yes, ma'am. On Wednesday, July 16th, 2025, at approximately 12:30 p.m., I responded to Cork and Bottle Liquors located at 516 Main Street, Laurel, Maryland, 20707 for the purpose of a routine inspection of the business. Upon entering the location, I spoke with the store manager, Mr. Kapil Gulati, identified myself as an agent with the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Cannabis Commission. I observed trader's license number 163-58124 on the wall and to be valid and properly licensed for the products they had for sale in the store. I then conducted a systematic inspection for the cigarettes and OTP, other tobacco products displayed in the store. Mr. Galati provided invoices for the cigarettes, and also an inspection all appeared to be valid Maryland tax stamps. Liquor license number 17A153 Class A1 was also on the wall and valid under licensee name Dajit Singh. I then conducted a systematic inspection of all the alcohol on the premise. During the inspections, I did locate 3 bottles of Blanton's 750 milliliter single barrel bourbon, which was in an unmarked box under the shelves in the back office. I also observed that Mr. Galati had 1 bottle of Blanton's 750 milliliter and 2 bottles of Buffalo Trace bourbon 750 milliliter on his shelves priced to sell. When asked for invoices for these items, Mr. Galati advised that he did not have them in his store currently. While speaking with Mr. Galati more, he admitted that these bottles were not bought from a wholesaler. He advised that he had bought them from other local stores and brought them into his store to sell. He stated he knew this was wrong and not allowed by state law, but was frustrated because he was unable to get them from wholesalers and wanted to provide them for his customers. I will say for the board that Mr. Galati was completely cooperative and professional with me throughout this whole experience. Under that, I seized the liquor under AB 6.
Is my computer the only one that's down?
Should I keep going? Or?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Yes.
I seized the liquor under AB 6311B1, purchasing, keeping an alcoholic beverage on licensed premise, which was purchased from other than a licensed wholesaler. This is also with PG County Rule and Regulation number 11, purchased by authorized dealer. AB 1408 records violation. This is Rules and Regulation number 16A7, failure to keep records. And TG 302 did unlawfully possess, buy, sell, store, or allow another person to buy, store, sell, or transport alcoholic beverage, which the tax provided by law has not been paid. This is Rule and Regulation number 16A15, failure to comply with the Tax General article. Mr. Galati signed the compensation receipt. I seized the liquor and submitted to the Alcohol, Tobacco, Cannabis Commission evidence room. The report was forwarded to Prince George's County Liquor Board for administrative hearing. All events occurred in Prince George's County, Maryland.
All right. Thank you, Agent McGee. Are there any questions regarding his report? Any questions for Agent McGee? All right. I think at this time we may need to hear from the licensees regarding this report.
Good evening, Madam Chair, and good evening, jury members. Happy New Year to all.
Happy New Year to you.
So, first of all, I would like to apologize on the behalf of Mr. Daljit Singh as well as the staff of Cork and Bottles that this thing happened in our store. We are a law-abiding citizens. We never try to break any laws. We are very particular in checking the IDs of all our customers who we feels like they are possibly under 21 or close to 21. So I would like to apologize for that this thing happened. But I would like to say, like, we are guilty, but with an explanation, if you allow me to do so.
All right.
We all buy liquors from all our vendors. We never buy liquor from anywhere else. But unfortunately, we always talk to the representatives like why we as a small retailers are not getting anything which is allocated. I mean, like, we would like to appreciate if they can help us in giving us a bottle or 2 bottles in, I can say, like 6 months. We are happy for that. Because, you know, like when the customers come in our stores, sometimes they just ask for one item, and then if we don't have it, they just leave everything behind. And, you know, like we are small retailers, we run for all our bread and butters for our family. and everyone. So sometimes it is very hard to adjust. Like the customers are coming to buy the bulk and we don't have it just because we are a small retailer. So sometimes we feel it is injustice to the small retailers. And the big retailers, like I don't want to discuss the name because that is not good. They have 20 cases or 30 cases of one item which we cannot even get a one bottle in the 5 years, and my entire inventory is completely by laws. We buy everything from the vendors, but this thing, and we request the reps like at least give us something which we can just tell the customers, yeah, we have it, so that way we can entertain. Our intention is never to break the law. That is what I rest.
All right. Commissioners, do you have any questions?
Madam Chairman,
Yes,
we
Commissioner Norman.
we have not heard from the licensee. I'd like to hear what the licensee has to say.
All right. Mr. Singh, would you like to comment on this issue?
The signal. I'm not talking too much. My throat. I heard that one. My manager talking you.
All right.
Madam
Is
Chair.
it possible, Madam Chair, I can
Wait,
talk on
wait,
his
Mr.
behalf?
Deloach. Wait, let me hear from Mr.
I'm sorry.
Deloach, Attorney
Madam-
Deloach.
Yeah, Madam Chair, I think the commissioners have a right to hear from him. I understand he's laboring a little bit, but he can say yes or no to answers.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Singh.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Did you have anything else? But if they have questions,
No.
we would need you to answer. You won't have anything else to say. All right, commissioners, do you have questions?
I do.
All
So,
right.
Ms.
Commissioner Norman.
Okay, so it's my understanding, Mr. McGee, correct me if I'm wrong, that was it Mr. Singh that acknowledged that he knew he was outside of the guidance or rules and regulations?
Mr. Galati, the store manager, he was on the scene and he advised everything. So he took ownership right then and there.
All right.
And Mr. Singh, were you aware of this? Were you aware that your employee was purchasing alcohol outside of the rules and regulations,
Yeah, I know.
but yet you allowed it?
Just to run the business. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Any other questions?
Yeah.
All right. Is there another question? Okay. Mr. Galati, did you have anything else you wanted to state?
No, ma'am. Thank you for giving me a fair chance to explain everything.
All right. Commissioners, if you have no other questions, may I have a motion?
Well, this is the Commissioner Camacho. I move to find the licensee trading as cork and bottle liquors in violation of rules and regulation number 11, rule and regulation 26A7, and rule and regulation 26A15, which are failure to provide required invoices, failure to purchase from an authorized wholesaler, and the failure to comply with applicable tax guidelines, and assess a fine of $4,500 payable over 3 months, $1,500 per month.
This is Commissioner Norman. I'll second the motion to find Cork and Bottle guilty of the pre-stated regulations with the fine of $4,000 to be paid over 30 days? I'm sorry.
90 days.
No,
90 days.
3 months.
3 months.
$4,500.
For $4,500. Is that
Okay,
what
I'm
you're-
sorry.
Okay. All right. Are there any questions regarding the motion at this time? All right, hearing none, let's vote. Commissioner Sparkman,
Aye.
Commissioner Camacho,
Aye.
Commissioner Norman,
Aye.
Commissioner Smith,
Commissioner Smith logged off because he couldn't hear, Madam Chair.
Okay. And chair votes aye. The motion to fine cork and bottle liquors $4,500 over 3 months passes. Thank you.
All right, Madam Chair, I'll call the next case.
Okay.
The next case is
All right, you may be excused.
all right, Madam Chair, I'll call the next case. The next case is Bowie Liquors located at 6910 Laurel Bowie Road, Bowie, Maryland, 20715 for an alleged violation of Section 6-311, purchase alcoholic beverages from other than a wholesaler of the Annotated Code of Maryland, Rule and Regulation number 11, other than a wholesaler, and Rule and Regulation number 26, failure to keep records, and Rule and Regulation number 26A15, failure to comply with tax general article of the Rules and Regulations for Prince George's County. We also have, they're represented by Linda Carter Esquire. Ms. Carter, I'll allow you to introduce your clients, but before we do, we also will take note that the investigator, Keith McGee, is representing the state's interest in this case. Madam Chair.
All right. Mrs. Carter, would you introduce your licensee?
Thank you, Madam Chair. And Kanchan Patel is here and she's prepared to take the oath.
Okay. All right. Would you raise your right hand for the oath, please? All right. Do you hereby swear or affirm under penalty of perjury that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. Would you please state your name and your home address for the record?
My name is Kunjan Patel. Home address is 4202 Hatties Progress Drive, Bowie, Maryland 20720.
Thank you. At this time, could we get the Agent McGee to give his report?
Yes, ma'am. On Monday, September 15th, 2025, at approximately 11:40 a.m., I responded to Bowie Liquors located at 6910 Laurel Bowie Road, Bowie, Maryland, 20715 for the purpose of a routine inspection of the business. I entered the location. I spoke with Kumar Patel, identified myself as agent with the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Cannabis Commission. I observed that the trader's license number 016363430 was on the wall and to be valid, properly licensed for the products that they had sale for in the store. I then conducted a systematic inspection of the cigarettes and OTP, other tobacco products displayed in the store. Mr. Patel provided invoices for the cigarette, and on inspection, they all appeared to have valid Maryland state tax stamps. Liquor license 17A135, Class A, AW, BWL, was also on the wall and valid under licensee defendant's name, Kunjan Patel. I conducted a systematic inspection of the alcohol on the premise. During my inspection, I located 1 bottle of Blanton's 750 milliliter, 2 bottles of Buffalo Trace 750 milliliter, and 1 bottle of Buffalo Trace 1.5 liter on the shelves of the business for sale. I asked to see invoices for same. Mr. Patel gave this agent approximately 15 invoices from early June to September 12th. When asked if he had any more invoices, Mr. Patel did say he could go back almost 2 years worth of invoices. While inspecting the invoices for the Blands and Buffalo Trace, I did locate one invoice dated February of 2025 that had 2 bottles of Blanton's on same. Looking at the bottle of Blanton's, it is clearly marked that the bottle on display for sale was bottled and poured on 7/22/2025. I then started looking at invoices from late July to September for any Blanton's. None of the recent invoices that were provided had Blanton's or Buffalo Trace on them. I asked Mr. Patel if he had any more Blanton's in the store, and he stated that that was his only bottle. When asked, I'm sorry. Oh, I also asked if he had another business. I also asked if the business had any other location. He advised that they did, but could not tell the agent where the store was. These bottles were on the shelf. Oh, I located continuing my inventory of the store, I apologize. I also located 2 more bottles of Blanton's that were under the front checkout area. These bottles were on the shelves under the front counter, hidden by numerous other bottles of liquor. Looking at these bottles, they had dates of 6/25/25 and 7/22/25 marked on same, meaning all of these bottles had been bottled at a distillery recently and shipped out for sale. Reviewing the invoices one more time, I could still not locate any with Blanton's or Buffalo Trace during that time. Mr. Patel could not answer where these bottles came from and notified the owner. Ms. Patel arrived at the store a short time later, explained why I was at the location and if she could produce any invoices. She stated that she could not, and she did not know where they came from. She just asked the agents to recover the bottles. She was also very, very cooperative and polite during this encounter and what would be the next course of action. I explained the case would be sent to the liquor board for administrative hearing, and she acknowledged same and said that she would contact her attorney. Due to that, I seized the liquor under AB 6311B1, purchasing, keeping alcohol beverage on licensed premise, which was purchased from another other than a licensed wholesaler. Rules and regulations number 11. AB 1408 records violation, which is rules and regulation number 26A7, fair to keep records. And TG 5302 did unlawfully possess, buy, transport, sell, store, or allow another person to buy, store, sell, or transport any alcoholic beverage upon which the tax provided by law had not been paid. This is rule and regulation number 26A15, failure to comply with Maryland Tax General Article. All the bottles were confiscated. Ms. Patel signed a confiscation receipt. They were submitted to Alcohol, Tobacco, Cannabis Commission Evidence Room. A report would be forwarded to Prince George's County for administrative hearing. All events occurred in Prince George's County, Maryland.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
Are there any questions for Agent McGee? Any questions? All right, hearing none, thank you for that report. Thank you. Hearing no questions, Mrs. Carter, I'll turn this over to you. We can, you're on mute.
I apologize. Thank
All
you.
right.
New computer and I'm still learning it. If
Okay.
we could do this by proffer, I think it'll save a lot of time. First and foremost, I want to thank Inspector McGee because so often when inspectors, and not your inspectors, but inspectors from outside agencies appear, they fail to address the cooperation of the people that are involved in the incident. And I just really appreciate the fact that he put that in his report, that Ms. Patel in particular was cooperative. We do not have receipts for this merchandise. It's just that simple. We've looked, we don't have it. My client, if asked, will tell you she does not know where they're coming from. There was a reference in Inspector McGee's report as to another location. I can assure you that Ms. Patel only has one location. She is the sole until very recently, she was the sole owner of this business. The board recently approved the transfer of some stock to another individual, but Ms. Patel does not have an ownership interest in any other place of business in the state of Maryland that has an alcoholic beverage license. In light of the last case and Mr. Camacho's motion that was approved by the board in assessing a $4,500 fine, if that is the path that the board is looking at this time, we would respectfully request that we be permitted to file a 10-day memo on the issue. It's my contention that this entire matter arises from the bottles that were confiscated. It's one incident. It's not like it's a sale to a minor and somebody not being alcohol awareness certified, which you could arguably say are two different things. Here, it all has to do with the fact that these bottles were on the premises without receipts. We would respectfully suggest, and I think I have legal authority to support the fact that that would in fact only allow the board to assess one $1,500 fine, since this is in fact the first violation for the business. I have nothing further, Madam Chair.
All right, thank you. Commissioners, do you have any questions? Any questions? All right, hearing none, may I have a motion?
This is Commissioner Camacho. I move to find the licensee trading as Bowie Liquors in violation of Rule and Regulation 11 other than a wholesaler, 26A17 or 7 rather, failure to keep records, and Rule and Regulation 26A15, failure to comply with general tax articles, and assess a fine of $4,500 payable over 3 months, $1,500 per month.
Is there a second?
This is Commissioner Norman. I'll second the motion for Bowie Liquors in the amount of $4,500 to be paid over 3 months.
All right, is there a question on the motion? All right, hearing none, let's vote. Commissioner Sparkman?
Aye.
Commissioner Camacho?
Aye.
Commissioner Norman?
Aye.
Commissioner Smith? Is he having problems with his computer?
I think he's still
Commissioner
having
Smith?
problems. I think he's still having problems, Madam Chair.
Oh, okay. All right, we do. All right, so we'll move on. The motion then to find Bowie Liquors.
Madam Chair, did you vote?
I'm sorry.
Did you vote, Madam Chair?
Well, I vote aye. Thank you. All right. The motion to fine Bowie Liquors $4,500 paid over 3 months passes.
And Madam Chair, I'm
And-
going to renew my request, please, to file a 10-day memo on the legal issue.
All right. All right.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you. Mr. Director.
Madam Chair, I'll call the next case. The next case is Honcho House, located at 6541 American Boulevard, Hyattsville, Maryland, 20781. During October and November 2025, inspectors visited the location several times and determined it was closed. The licensee was summoned to show cause to explain the reason for the closure. We do have the owner, Mr. Blade Dorzon, CEO of Honcho House. I did see him on. Madam Chair, we're ready to proceed.
All right. Mr. Darizan, would you, do you have an attorney?
No, I don't. I'm here by myself.
All right. Are you aware that you have a right to an attorney?
Yeah, I do.
Are you proceeding without an attorney?
I am.
Okay, would you raise your right hand for the oath, please? Do you hereby swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, would you please state your name and your home address for the record?
My name is Blady Dorzon, 2550 Kirkwood Place, Hyattsville, Maryland.
All right, thank you. Do we have an inspector report on this one?
Madam Chair, there's no inspector's report on this. Just
Okay.
as a reminder, the inspector staff went out over a course of 2 months and determined that the location was closed. Hence, the request from me in order to
All right.
for him to
Thank
explain his
you.
operation.
All right, Mr. Darzan, please give some information regarding this issue.
Pretty much. I don't own my business. I don't own my space. So my space, I had an HVAC unit where, for a while, I had a lot of guests complaining about, during that time, it was the heat that was in the actual building. And it took a while between me and my landlord going back and forth about if the HVAC unit was going to be replaced by, my landlords, because $60,000 unit that I wasn't going to pay, just coming from still rehabbing from my shooting that happened November the year before that, where I was shot and out the restaurant for a while. So I wanted to remodel. I wanted to figure out what it is that I wanted to do with Honcho House, and because I have another space across the street. So I wanted to remodel and do something different. But at the time, I was going to open Honcho House back up, and I was just I had been closed for a while I was remodeling, while I was doing the floors over. I was waiting to hear from my landlord. I did, which now I know, like, you know, reading up on it, I was supposed to notify about closing or anything. I didn't know that I was supposed to notify somebody about, you know, temporary closing, you know, something, my restaurant. And, you know, I temporary closed. Like I got a lot of things going on right now as far as rehabbing, on trying to get back together, trying to make sure the business that I do have in Hyattsville is running the proper way that's supposed to be running. And I just didn't know that I was supposed to contact somebody about temporary closing, and I didn't. And I guess people came by and for inspections, and we weren't open.
All right. Thank you. Commissioners, do you have any questions regarding this issue?
Yeah, this is Commissioner Camacho. Sir, I have a question. You have 2 restaurants. Are they both closed at the moment?
No, 1123 is not closed.
So the one is open, one is not.
Yes.
Okay, Huncho House is not.
Yes.
Okay. When do you anticipate having this restaurant open?
Well, I mean, right now at this moment, you know, we're going through some of the things that I'm going through with the county and just in general. I'm not sure if I even want to open up back Huncho House, or just open a restaurant in PG County, just in general.
Okay, so do you want to forfeit this license?
Yeah. So again, I was supposed to come into the office so I could just get a better understanding about certain things, like far as like forfeiting the license. If I wanted to, so if I did open back up, I would have to reapply for another license if I was to forfeit it today, right?
That is correct. I mean, but if you have no site, no date in mind or in sight for this restaurant, that's the only option you really have.
Well, I mean,
because we can't carry this license not being in operation. We understand. Listen, we're very sympathetic to what happened to you and what you've been through. But, you know, we have a law here, and it applies to this license that it has to be in operation.
Absolutely, and which was a law that I didn't know about. Like, I have a house in Texas, and I have a restaurant in Texas. Once you purchase a liquor license, it's yours. So again, I did not know. I'm not making an excuse. I'm 100% comfortable with if I have to forfeit my liquor license for Huncho House, as long as it don't affect my business that I have going on at 1123. Like at this point right now, like if I got to forfeit the license, then I just got to forfeit the license. I'm not like I don't want to put a date on it, like, oh, you know, I'm gonna be back open by March, and then I'm not open by March, and then it's another fine or something like that. So I don't want to put a date on something and that it's not 100%. So if I have to forfeit the license, then I just have to forfeit the license.
Right, and if you're successful with the other one and come back and, you know, or back on your financially back on your feet, you know, and you want to reopen it.
It don't really
you can
got
always reapply.
It don't really got nothing to do with financial. Like, I mean, 1123 they on the same street. So basically everybody that was coming from Huncho House is going to 1123. So it's not that. It's a lot more than just financially or some liquor that got to deal with PG County. So I mean, it's understood. I mean, I understand it now. And
and let me put it this way, not to interrupt you, but you're going to be up for renewal in March anyway. This license comes up for renewal.
Yeah.
So you're facing that deadline. I mean, you know, if you renew, you have to be open to renew the license.
Yeah, for sure. That's fine.
All right. Are there any other questions or comments?
I'm sorry, this is Commissioner Norman. Good evening. So can you just verify, how long have you been closed?
Since October.
Oh, October. Okay, thank you.
All right. Any other questions? All right, hearing none, may I have a motion?
Well, before you go through the motion,
sure.
If he has, I mean, I don't know, doesn't have to make a decision tonight, but if he makes a decision and requests tonight to forfeit the license, then that may make a motion moot, perhaps.
Okay. All right.
So,
right. Well, that's where I was more or less getting to. Yes, correct.
Yeah. So I'm not putting any pressure on you, sir, but if you want to make you may want to get some advice before you forfeit the license.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But if you do want to forfeit tonight, you can. If you do that, there's no reason for them to go forward with a motion right now.
If I say I want to wait a day or just so I can get some counsel from someone that I know that has dealt with it longer than me. Do you guys have to vote on a motion tonight and then
Yeah, we do have to vote, but
Yeah.
what we can do, it can be conditioned upon you getting back to them.
Okay. Okay.
So the motion could be, I move that we do X.
Okay.
Unless the licensee forfeits the license within a certain period of time.
Okay.
That's what it could be. Then that's up to the board to make that decision on how they want to do that.
For sure.
But that it could be done that way, Madam Chair.
All right, commissioners, did you have any more comments? All right, hearing none.
I'm sorry, Chair, Commissioner Sparkman.
Yes.
So can Mr. Dorzon let us know exactly what it is he wants to do tonight?
Tonight, I can't. To be honest, I mean, if y'all got to vote, then I understand y'all got to vote. But tonight, I got to make sure that I'm having conversation with the right people, just to make sure what I'm doing is the right decision for me and just like the overall brand itself.
Okay, that's why I was trying to get an understanding. Did you want to seek additional counsel? That's what I wanted. Okay, thank you.
All right. And did you know, sir, that we were going to discuss this closure tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any other questions? All right. Hearing none, may I have a motion?
This is Commissioner Camacho. I move to suspend the, what is it, a B license? Beer, wine, and liquor license?
Yes.
I move to suspend the beer, wine, and liquor license for trading as Hancho House through the renewal period, unless Mr. Orbazan can provide information as to what else he can do.
I think it probably would be better for him to make a decision on whether or not he wants to forfeit the license.
Okay.
So if you can, if you agree,
Yeah, that's fine. I
what we
mean,
discussed.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I amend let me restate it. I move to
Right.
suspend the license through the until the renewal period, unless Mr. Orzon decides to forfeit the license tonight.
Do you want to put a time period on that decision?
Or within a week.
Okay.
Is that agreeable?
Yes, that is.
Within a week.
Yes, sir.
So can you
Okay.
restate that,
Yeah,
Mr.
restate
Camacho?
that, please. Yes.
I move to find the licensee trading as Hancho House.
You want to suspend it, not fine.
Suspend.
I move to suspend the beer, wine, and liquor license for trading as Hancho House until renewal time, unless Mr. Orzon agrees to
Let's step
Couldn't
back.
we just
Let-
move it there? Couldn't we just stop there?
let's just leave it there.
Yeah, let's just stop there.
Well, you wanted to give him, you wanted to put a dedeadline on it, right?
Right. Okay.
One
Why
week.
don't I propose the motion?
Yeah.
You go ahead.
Okay. Okay, this is Commissioner Norman. I move that we allow a 5-day grace period for a decision to be made. Upon the end of the 5th day, if he has not decided, the license will be suspended until the end of the year. Until the renewal period.
Thank you.
Is that acceptable to everybody?
This is Commissioner Sparkman. I second the motion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Did everyone understand the motion? All right. Would you repeat your motion one more time, Commissioner Norman?
The motion is that Mr. Orzon and Hancho House will be given 5 business days to make a final decision. At that point, if he has not made a decision, the license will be suspended until the renewal time. And that time it won't matter because it won't be renewed.
For the record, though.
For the record.
decision to whether to forfeit the license.
Okay,
So the decision is whether or not to forfeit the license.
right. So we're allowing Mr. Darzo and Honcho House 5 days to make a decision whether he'll chooses not to renew the license or forfeit it. If he does not address us within 5 days, it will be automatically suspended.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can, understand this, what you just stated. Your motion was to suspend the license until renewal time, of course, unless Mr. Dorzan, while giving Mr. Dorzan a 5-day grace period to get back to us on
The fourth.
So we're not going to,
right.
so we're
I
not
just
going
want
to
to make sure we understand.
Right. So we're not suspending it today. We're allowing him 5 days. If
5
he
business
choo-
days.
5 business days to make a decision. At that time, within that 5 days, he can come back and say, "Oh, I've decided to give up the license, and it's not a big deal." If he does not respond to us within the 5 days, we will automatically suspend it until renewal time, and then a license goes away anyway.
Okay, let's see if I can go back. All right, we are allowing Mr. Dorzan 5 business days of a grace period to get back to us and let us know if he wants the license suspended. And in that case, we would suspend the license until the renewal time.
No, he can
Was that-
he can just turn the license and surrender it. If he surrenders the license, we don't need to suspend it.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So he can surrender the license in 5 days. If he does not say anything, it will automatically be suspended at the 5th day, at the 6th day.
All right.
Business day.
Okay. Does everyone understand that motion? All right. So he can surrender his license in 5 days. If not, the license will be suspended through renewal time. Did I say that right? I want to make sure it's right.
You said it right, but we got to make sure that it's 5 business days.
Business days.
You said
Yes,
5
5
days.
business days, right.
Yes,
I had
ma'am.
that down here. Okay. All right. So does everybody understand that motion? And is there a question regarding the motion? And I thought I heard a second. Commissioner Sparkman, did you second the motion?
I did.
All right, thank you. All right. Any questions on the motion again? All right, hearing no questions, let's vote. Commissioner Sparkman,
Aye.
Commissioner Camacho,
Aye.
Commissioner Norman,
Aye.
Commissioner Smith,
Aye.
and Chair votes aye. This motion passes.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. You may be excused.
Okay.
Mr. Director.
Madam Chair, I'll call the next case. The next case is Cornerstone Grill and Loft located at 7325 Baltimore Avenue, College Park, 20740, for an alleged violation of ruling regulation number 83 for Prince George's County, which is alcohol awareness, pursuant to section 4505. We do have Linda Carter representing Cornerstone Grill. Madam Chair, Linda Carter will allow you to introduce your client. We have Inspector Johnson from the Board of License Commissioners representing our interests.
Thank you so much, Mr. Director, Madam Chair, members of the board. I'm here tonight with Mark Schroer, who is the president of the entity that owns and operates Cornerstone. And I also have his general manager, Brian Lambert. I know I saw Brian somewhere. I'm just not seeing him now. And if I could ask that both witnesses be sworn in, please.
All right.
There you are.
Would you all raise your right hands for the oath, and we'll get the Inspector Johnson to raise her right hand
Madam Chair, before you give the oath, I think we also have another inspector, Inspector Gregory.
Oh, Inspector Gregory?
Yeah, I think I may have gotten that wrong. Do I see Inspector Gregory on? Okay,
Well,
maybe
well,
not.
anyone who plans to speak on this issue, raise your right hand for the oath. All right. Do you hereby swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
I do.
All right. Please state your name and home address or agency for the record.
My name is Mark Shore, 746 Taylor Avenue, College Park, Maryland.
Could everyone hear Mr. Shora?
Not clearly.
Okay,
No.
could you, speak a little clearer? We're having a lot of technology problems. Now we can't hear you at all.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I live at, my name is Mark Schroer. I live at 7406 Baylor Avenue, College Park, Maryland, 2074.
All right.
Brian.
Brian Lambert, 5649 Blythe Garth, Columbia, Maryland, 21045.
Thank you. And Inspector Johnson, give your agency.
I'm Inspector Johnson with the Board of License Commissioners, PG County Liquor Board.
All right. Thank you. All right. Let's hear from the inspector at this time.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This is regarding Cornerstone Grill and Loft with the license number 17BL287, located at 7325 Baltimore Avenue, College Park, Maryland, 20740. On Friday, October 24th, 2025, at approximately 11:24 p.m., Inspector Gregory and Inspector Johnson conducted an entertainment inspection at Cornerstone Grill and Loft located at previously stated 7325 Baltimore Avenue, College Park, Maryland, 20740. Once inside, Inspector Gregory asked to speak with the general manager. The general manager was not on site at the time of the inspection. Brian Schroer identified himself as a manager of the facility. During the inspection, Inspector Gregory inquired about who on staff was alcohol awareness certified and requested to see a certificate from an approved alcohol awareness program. Brian Schroer stated that he was not certified and explained that the general manager possessed a valid certificate. However, the general manager, Brian Lambert, was not on the premises at the time of inspection, and no other licensee or employee with a proper alcohol awareness certificate was present. This is direct violation of Rule and Regulation number 83, alcohol awareness. Pursuant to sections 4-505 and 26-1902 of the Alcoholic Beverages Article of the Annotated Code of Maryland, a licensee of or a person employed at a licensed premises must be certified by an approved alcohol awareness program. The license holder, and B, the license holder or an individual designated by the license holder who is employed in a supervisory capacity shall be present on the licensed premises at all times when alcoholic beverages may be sold. Mr. Brian Schroer acknowledged the violation and signed the Survey 123 report. The inspectors left the establishment at approximately 11:55 p.m. This concludes my report.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are there any questions regarding the report of the inspector? Any questions for her?
I have no questions, Madam Chair.
All right, hearing none. Mrs. Carter, let me turn it over to you.
Thank you so much. If I could do this by proffer, please. As I indicated in my intro, Mark is here and he is the owner. Brian Lambert is the general manager. Mr. Schroer's nephew is a manager, but not the manager. That night, Brian was not on the premises. He is alcohol awareness certified. We did have a bartender that was certified, but my client takes this very, very seriously. And we forwarded it to you last week, I believe, an exhibit book, and we would respectfully request that this be moved into evidence. there are a lot of things in this exhibit book, including the doorman job description, the bartender manual, the Cornerstone server manual, the alcohol awareness awareness policy. But most importantly, if you could, I'd like you to look at the alcohol awareness certificates that are at tab 5. This violation occurred towards the end of October. As you can tell by tab 5, by 11/20, which is less than a month, Mark and Brian had most of their staff certified. Brian, and please, Mark or Brian, if I misspeak, you need to correct me. Brian is now in the process of actually becoming a certified TIPS trainer, so that every employee that is involved in the sale of alcohol will be certified. We're not going to have a case again where we only have one employee on the premises that is certified. Right, gentlemen?
Correct.
And Madam Chair, that would be our case.
All right, thank you. Commissioners, do you have any questions?
This is Commissioner Norman. So you all are acknowledging that there was no one on staff at the time of the inspection, correct?
No, Madam Commissioner, there was a bartender who was actually the head bartender for that night who was certified and that was on the premises. Her timesheets are included, I believe, at the very end of the exhibit, tab 6, I believe. Mache, help me out. Her last name, Brian?
Hours.
Thank you.
But was that not communicated to Inspector Johnson?
It was not. It was not.
All right. Other questions?
And I have my little cheat sheet right here with her name on it.
Okay, any other questions? All right, hearing none, may I have a motion?
This is Commissioner Camacho. I might move to find the licensee trading as Cornerstone Grill and Loft in violation of rule and regulation number 83, alcohol awareness, and assess a fine of $250.
This is Commissioner Norman. I second the motion to fine Cornerstone Grill and Bar $250.
All right, is there a question on the motion?
I have a question, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Can I just confirm with Deputy Chief Ross that this is their second violation as it relates to alcohol awareness? I know we discussed earlier.
There was one last year in December.
And so this is a second alcohol awareness violation.
That's correct.
Okay.
Director, if I may, the violation from December 2024 was a sale to minor.
But I believe that there was also, we've read the report, and I believe that there was also a alcohol awareness violation attached to that, but we only fined them for the sale to minor.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So this is a second violation, Mr. Camacho.
That is correct, but we're only dealing with this particular case. I mean, I can't make a motion for something that happened back in December, almost a year ago. The 250 is 250 by law. It's not subject to multiples.
All right, any other comment or question?
Mr. Deloach,
I'll defer to Mr. Deloach. I mean,
yeah, can you confirm that for us, Mr. Deloach? How should this be handled in the?
So this is an alcohol awareness violation. This is the second alcohol awareness violation.
Correct.
Right. So the first one is subject to a $250 fine.
Correct.
The second one will be subject to a $500 fine.
Okay.
But there was no previous conviction is a bad word, but there wasn't a finding on the alcohol awareness previously. I do not believe.
So I believe the argument on your part, Ms. Carter, is that we could not fine double the fine or charge multiple fines in the same night. And so that argument won the day that day. Okay. So they're actually
okay. I'll concede that.
So, Mr. Camacho, this is a second violation.
Okay, so I amend to the fine for $500.
This is Commissioner Norman. I will second the motion to fine Cornerstone Grill and Loft $500 for violation of regulation number 83.
All right, is there any questions regarding that motion? All right, hearing none, let's vote. Commissioner Sparkman,
Aye.
Commissioner Camacho,
Aye.
Commissioner Norman,
Aye.
Commissioner Smith,
Aye.
and chair votes aye. So the motion to fine Cornerstone Grill and Loft $500 passed. Thank you.
Thank you all for your consideration. And
All
may
right.
witnesses be excused, please.
All right, you may be excused. And Mr. Director?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'll move this docket along. We'll move on to the next case, which is Kaywood Liquors located at 2205 Varnum Street, Mount Rainier, Maryland, 20712, for an alleged violation of rule and regulation number 83 for Prince George's County, which is an alcohol awareness violation. In addition to that, the license holder or an individual designated by license holder who is employed in a supervisor capacity shall be present on the licensed premises at all times. And they were also there's a violation for rule and regulation number 10-3, which is public nuisance, loitering premises, deterioration, carry out cups. And they are not represented by an attorney, Madam Chair, and the inspector in this case is Inspector Kinney.
All right, thank you.
I'm sorry, and the licensee is Lal Bahadur Thapa, Madam Chair.
All right, thank you. All right, let me ask you, do you have an attorney with you?
Can I? Hey, how are you? Good afternoon. Happy New Year, everyone.
I'm
This is
sorry.
Milan.
Before we get started, this is Kaywood Liquors?
Yes.
17 AL81.
Yes, that's what we have, Inspector Johnson.
Two of them, because I have one for them for October 22nd.
Madam Chair, let's continue this case.
That's correct.
Let's continue this case until we can
Director.
work it out. Inspector Johnson, can you just give Deputy Chief Voss a call? Let's work that out, and let's move on to the next case.
Okay.
me, Director.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, go ahead,
Look on.
Deputy Chief Voss. All right, Madam
This
Chair, I'll
should
call the
be-
next case.
I'm here, Director. This should be Inspector Farmer Johnson's case.
Okay, so I had the inspector.
Wrong
You had the
inspector.
wrong
Yes.
inspector.
Okay, great. All right, Madam Chair, we can go ahead and continue as I call the case.
All right. We're still going to go through Kaywood Liquors, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Mr. Thapa, I hope I pronounced that right. Anyone who's going to testify, raise your right hand for the oath. I've already asked you if you had an attorney and you said no. All right. Do you hereby swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Would you say yes or I do? Can anyone hear? I can't.
I can say I do as the inspector, but I don't hear anyone else.
I don't either.
It's for Kaywood Liquor.
Yes, Kaywood Liquor.
Okay. I thought you guys moved to the different case. So yeah, I'm still here, hearing you. I'm here.
All right. Now, I did ask you if you had an attorney, didn't I?
No, yeah, you did ask. Yeah.
Okay.
we
Okay.
do
And
not
you're
have-
proceeding without an attorney, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you understand you had a right to an attorney.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. All right. So would you please state your name and home address for the record?
Sure. My name is Milan Thapa. Home address is 5604 Honeygo Ridge Court, White Marsh, Maryland, 21162.
All right. Thank you. Inspector Johnson, would you give your report? You already said I do to the oath.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. This is regarding license number 17AL81, operating as Kaywood Liquors, located at 2205 Varnum Street, Mount Rainier, Maryland, 20712. On Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025, at approximately 9:55 p.m., I, Inspector Johnson, arrived at Kaywood Liquors, located at 2205 Varnum Street, Mount Rainier, Maryland, 20712, to conduct a routine inspection. I introduced myself to the front cashier, who identified himself as Sajid Thapa. During the inspection, I observed the front cooler contained cups of ice. As I concluded the inspection, I asked Mr. Thapa if he was certified in alcohol awareness training, and he stated that he was not. I then inquired whether anyone else in the premises was certified, and Mr. Thapa advised that he had one other employee, Mr. Ajay Akin. He and Mr. Ajay Akin were the only staff members present. When asked about the location of the Rules and Regulations Manual, Mr. Thapa stated that he had never heard of it. I asked whether he or Mr. Akin were supervisors. Mr. Sajid stated that he was authorized to sign for the inspection and identified himself as the owner's son. I informed Mr. Sajid that due to the absence of an employee on the premises with a valid alcohol awareness certification and the presence of cups of ice stored in the freezer, Kaywood Liquors was in direct violation of the following two provisions of the rule and regulations. The first one was RR number 10, paragraph 3, public nuisances, loitering, premises deterioration, carry out cup and trash and debris restrictions. Number 3, specifically stating the holder of any class of license with an off-sale privilege of any kind is prohibited from selling, offering for sale, giving away, offering to give away, or otherwise making available to patrons any single cups made of paper, plastic, styrofoam, or any other container with or without ice. And number 83, which was the alcohol awareness violation. Number 1, Section 2, pursuant to Section 4-505 and 26-1902, 1 of the Alcoholic Beverages Article of the Annotated Code of Maryland, the licensees of or a person employed at a licensed premises must be certified by an approved alcohol awareness program. Number 2 states the license holder or an individual designated by the license holder who is employed in a supervisory capacity shall be present on the licensed premises at all times when alcoholic beverages may be sold. He called his father and informed him of my presence and the violations. Mr. Sajid signed Survey 123 acknowledging the violations, and I exited the premises at approximately 10:16 p.m. The evidence that was attached to this were photos of the cups of ice located in the freezer. This concludes my report.
Thank you, Inspector Johnson, for that thorough report.
Thank you.
All right. Are there any questions regarding this report? Any questions? All right. Hearing none. Mr. Thapa, would you like to give us some information regarding this account?
Sure. Thank you so much for time, ma'am. Yeah. It was our fault that we did not know. Actually, we couldn't sell the cup of ice. So it was actually, if you know that we just purchased this location not too long ago, and those cups of ice was there before we purchased the thing. So we never noticed that we couldn't sell, or that's illegal. So after the inspector visit there, we throw right away when she informed us that we're not allowed to sell any cup of ice. And for the license, the certification of the liquor license, we update. I had one mine was there, but I wasn't there. And then we update. Mr. Sujit Singh has now his own license, so we update everything right away after she give us the update.
All right. Thank you. Commissioners, do you have any questions for Mr. Thapa?
This is Commissioner Norman. So have you provided us, good evening, sir. Have you provided us copies of the person who now also obtained their certification, their license, their certification?
No. Do I need to provide that to Liquor Board? If so, then I can do that tomorrow.
Well, if you're saying that you now have done that, it would be nice if you would provide it to us.
Yeah, definitely. I will do that tomorrow morning. I'll mail it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other questions? Any other questions? Hearing none, May I have a motion?
This is Commissioner Camacho. I move to find the licensee trading as Kaywood Liquors in violation of rule and regulation number 10, public nuisances, cups of ice, and rule and regulation number 83, alcohol awareness, and it's a fine of $1,750.
This is Commissioner Norman. I'll second the motion to find Kaywood Liquors in violation of rule and regulation number 83 and rule and regulation number 10, $1,750. $50.
All right. Any questions on the motion?
I just have a question. I just want to confirm, is this their first violation? I believe they had a previous violation. Can someone just confirm there was no previous violation?
Doesn't show up. The agenda that you gave us, the regular session agenda, shows the previous and has no previous on it.
Chief, there were no previous.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Any other questions? All right, we have had a motion and second. Any question regarding the motion? All right, hearing none, let's vote. Commissioner Sparkman.
Aye.
Commissioner Camacho.
Aye.
Commissioner Norman.
Aye.
Commissioner Smith.
Aye.
And chair votes aye. The motion to fine Kaywood Liquors $1,750 passes. All right, you may be excused, Mr. Thapa.
Excuse.
All right, Mr. Director.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'll call the next case. Case number 12 is Rosa Isabella Cruz Granados, President, Martini Granados, Vice President. The TA is the store located at 3811 Hamilton Street, Hyattsville, Maryland. 20706 for an alleged violation of rule and regulation number 10. Public nuisance, loitering, premises deterioration, carry out cups and trash. And then also number 10, public nuisance, loitering. Also, the holder of any class license with an off-sale privilege of any kind is prohibited from selling, offering for sale, giving away, or otherwise making available to patrons any single cups made of paper, plastic, styrofoam, or any other container with or without ice. A license may not permit trash and debris to accumulate in and around the licensed premises, its parking lot, or areas immediately adjacent to the licensed premise. Madam Chair, I'd just like you to know that Inspector Johnson, I do believe I have it right this time, will be presenting on behalf of the Board of License Commissioners.
All right, thank you. Do you have an attorney?
Not at this moment.
All right. Are you aware that you have a right to an attorney?
Yes,
Okay. Are you proceeding without an attorney?
I am.
Okay. Would you raise your right hand? Anyone who's going to testify, raise your right hand for the oath. Do you hereby swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. Would you please state your name and home address for the record?
Carla Romero, 804 East Franklin Avenue in Silver Spring, Maryland, 20901.
All right. Thank you. All right. Inspector Johnson,
Yes.
could we have your report at this time?
Yes, ma'am, Madam Chair. Regarding trading as 17 DW off 505, the store located at 3811 Hamilton Street, Hyattsville, Maryland, 20781. On Monday, October 27th, 2025, at approximately 5:51 p.m., I, Inspector Johnson, arrived at the store located at 3811 Hamilton Street, Hyattsville, Maryland, 20781, to conduct a routine inspection. Immediately upon arriving at the establishment, I noticed trash and debris consisting of beer cans and bottles, etc., scattered around the front and sides of the establishment. On the interior, I discovered that the front deep floor cooler held 14 plastic cups of ice with lids and straw holes, while concluding my inspection, I asked Ms. Martinez about the location of the Rules and Regulations Manual, and she stated that she had never heard of it. Ms. Martinez did, however, confirm that she holds a valid alcohol awareness certification. I informed Ms. Martinez that I was issuing a correction order for the trash and debris on the exterior of the establishment and for not having the Rules and Regulations Manual on site. I further explained to Ms. Martinez that the cups of ice in the freezer caused the store to be in direct violation of RR number 10, section 3, public nuisances, loitering, premises deterioration, carry-out cup, and trash and debris restrictions. Number 3, the holder of any class of license with an off-sale privilege of any kind is prohibited from selling, offering for sale, giving away, offering to give away, or otherwise making available to patrons any single cups made of paper, plastic, styrofoam, or any container with or without ice. An employee identified as Emilio Romero called the owner, Rosa Isabel Cruz Granados, on the phone and informed her of my presence and the violations and correction orders. I directed the employees to the front of the establishment and identified the areas containing trash and debris that required removal. I spoke with Ms. Granados, and she authorized Ms. Martinez to sign the Survey 123. Ms. Martinez signed the Survey 123 acknowledging the violation and correction orders, and I exited the premises at approximately 6:17 p.m. The evidence attached to the report were photos of the 15 cups of ice located in the freezer and photos of the trash and debris on the exterior of the establishment. This concludes my report.
Thank you. Are there any questions for Inspector Johnson? Any
Madam
questions?
Chair, I have a question. So the individual that we just swore in, can she give her name again for the record?
I'm Carla. Carla Romero, and this is I'm with my parents, Rosa and Martin. They're right here.
Okay, so did both of them take the oath?
Yes, they did. Well, I don't know if
I don't think they did. Okay.
They said I did. They were not.
Yes. Okay.
No.
I didn't see your hand up. Okay.
Yeah.
Could both of you put your right hand up for the oath? Put your right hands up. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you hereby swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I think he said I do.
I do.
You said I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well, could you please state your name and your home address for the record?
I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry, Madam Chair. Are you serving as an interpreter for them?
No, I'm the manager. I manage the store.
Yeah, but when
Okay.
but it was as you were telling them to say I do. Do they
Oh,
understand?
yeah, I'm translating because they don't speak English. Yeah.
Oh, they don't
Okay.
speak English.
Okay, that's a different story. Okay.
Yes, it is. I thought she was just trying to tell them it's time to say I do. All
Yeah,
right,
they
but
understand,
let
but they're
me,
yeah.
okay, let me give you another oath for interpreter. Okay. Do you affirm? Okay.
Madam Chair, she just muted you. So do you understand that she's gonna give you an oath for interpreting?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now put your right hand up again. Do you affirm under the penalty of perjury that you will truly interpret to the Board of License Commissions the questions propounded, the answers given thereto, and any other testimony given in this matter? If so, say I do.
I do.
Okay. Now let's get back to their names. We'll start with your mother. She help her give her name and home address. You can put your hand down now.
Yeah, bájala.
You can.
Okay.
Su nombre.
Rosa Isabel Granados.
All right, and address?
La dirección. 33 Pennsylvania.
23.
3303.
3303.
304 Pennsylvania Street in Hyattsville, Maryland.
All right, where's your father? Let him respond.
Ya. Su nombre.
My name is Martin Granados Sanchez.
Okay, and home address?
Su dirección.
4013 Highview Drive, Silver Spring, Maryland. Zip code 2906.
All right, thank you. All right, let's get back to where we were. First of all, did you have any questions for the inspector?
I don't know if it's a question or it's an answer. It's just like she
Okay,
stated-
I'll give you a chance to respond, but do you have questions right now?
the trash
You were trying to say something about the
was it in
trash?
an open container? I am speaking about the trash. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Madam Chair, the case is only about cups of ice and
I think they said the
But she did
And-
mention trash.
that was handled under a correction order, so that they're not being charged with that tonight. The charges
Okay.
are only cups of ice and room regulation number 83.
Okay. All right. Well, I tell you what, why don't you just tell us about the situation? Tell us what you saw going on, or give us some information on this report.
Okay, just on the cups of ice. Truly, we did not know. Jessica, her name is Martinez, that she calls her. They were just trying to make a little bit more money because they were just not, trying to help the business move forward. They did not know, and we never had a violation before. Never sold underage or never committed any. We try to stay by the rules as much as we can. As far as we know, we did that, and it was just something that we did not know. Rules and regulations has been printed, it's in the store, and it's been emailed to every employee. So everyone, and including myself, we all have rules and regulations now.
All right. Thank you. Commissioners, do you have any questions?
I'm sorry,
Any
what
questions?
position do you serve, ma'am?
I'm the store manager.
Okay, were you on the premises at the time of the violation?
No.
Okay.
I did speak with her by phone.
You
Commissioner,
spoke with,
I did.
okay, okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. You're welcome.
All right. Any other questions? Hearing none, let's have a motion.
This is Commissioner Camacho. Move to find the licensee trading as the store in violation of rule and regulation number 10, public nuisances, and assess a fine of $1,500 payable over 3 months, payments of $500 each month.
This is good.
I'm sorry, there was another charge there. It was rule regulation number 83, I believe.
No, just one.
Just one.
Just
My
one,
apologies.
yeah.
My
Yeah,
apologies.
That's okay.
I shouldn't have mentioned that they were compliant on that part, but I put it in here. I guess I confused you. I'm sorry.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, this is Commissioner Norman. I will second the motion to find the store in violation of regulation number 10 and a fine of $1,500 to be paid over 90 days.
All right. Any questions regarding the motion? All right. Hearing none, let's vote. Commissioner Sparkman,
Aye.
Commissioner Camacho,
Aye.
Commissioner Norman,
Aye.
Commissioner Smith,
Aye.
and Chair votes aye. The motion to fine the store $1,500 to be paid over 3 months, $500 each month, passes. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
All right, you may be excused.
Madam Chair, I'll call the next case. The next case is Ruben D. Andrade, member, manager, sole member for TA Galaxy 21, located at 2031 University Boulevard, Suite B, Hyattsville, 20783. The licensee is summoned to show cause to provide clarification on the request to limit operating hours to Friday and Saturday, 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Madam Chair, I do believe they are represented by Ms. Linda Carter, Esquire. Ms. Carter, I allow you to introduce your client.
Thank you. Good evening again, Mr. Director, Madam Chair, members of the board. I'm here tonight. Ruben, you're there, right?
I'm here. Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
How are you?
Madam Chair, that will be our only witness.
Okay, then, would you please raise your right hand for the oath? All right. Do you hereby swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right. Would you please state your name and your home address for the record?
First name is Ruben, R-U-B-E-N. Last name is Andrade, A-N-D-R-A-D-E. Home address is 12058 Counts Road, Manassas, Virginia.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Could we then hear from Mrs. Carter at
Thank you,
this
Madam
time?
Chair. First and foremost, we actually very much appreciate the opportunity to come before you tonight to discuss this matter. The last several months have been very trying for many of my clients, and tonight we're here on behalf of Galaxy 21. As the board is aware, this area was particularly hard hit by the government shutdown. It's also been hit hard by a downturn in disposable income. And this particular area of Prince George's County has been particularly hard hit because of the fear in the Hispanic community of being picked up and being deported. As a result of that, many of my clients that have establishments in the Langley Park, in the University Park, in the Hyattsville area have experienced a significant downturn in the number of people that are coming to their establishments on a regular basis. The undocumented population does not want to congregate in public in areas where they could easily be picked up. I mean, that's reality. And if I were to ask Ruben if my description was accurate, I can assure you he would say it was. Their counts are down anywhere between 50 and 75%. Correct?
That's correct.
And as you all know, Galaxy is a very large space with a very high rent. So they're desperately trying to manage, balance the needs of this board against bankruptcy, we'll be honest. So in my apologies to the board, they have a manager who reached out to us, to my law firm, and asked us to send a letter to the board reducing the hours to only 2 nights a week. That was actually done in error. We did not know at the time that the manager did not have the authority to make that request. So Ruben and I have spent a lot of time this last week talking about how they can increase their business, comply with the rules of this board, and not lose money. And, we're trying to reach some balance on that. One of the things that Ruben would like to do is add 4 pool tables to the establishment. Now, most of you don't have a memory that goes back that far. I think Chris Mendoza and Joe Camacho do. But when Galaxy first opened, it actually was a billiards parlor. And what they're asking for is just 4 pool tables. Ruben sent me a professionally drawn layout very late this afternoon, and I haven't had a chance to get it to you, that shows exactly where those pool tables would be. We're hoping that those pool tables will generate people that are willing to come in. They eat when they play pool, they have a couple of drinks, and bring some life to this establishment and help, quite frankly, to keep the lights on and to pay the rent and pay the employees. The other thing that Ruben and I have talked about are the hours of operation. And I think Ruben would actually like to be, and Ruben, please, if I'm incorrect, because we've gone back and forth a lot on this, if I'm incorrect, please make sure you correct me. I think the proposed hours would actually be Thursday through Sunday, correct, Ruben?
That is correct.
From 4 o'clock until 2 o'clock on Thursdays and Sundays, and then 3 o'clock on Fridays and Saturdays. Correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so Madam Chair and members of the board, that would be our proposal, not the 2 days a week from 9 to closing, because that was an error.
Yeah, that was an innocent
Yeah,
downly.
that was just somebody who thought they were trying to help, and I'd worked with that person for many years and didn't realize that they did not have the authority to tell me that.
All right, so what you're saying is the 2 day, you should have 3 days here instead
4
of
days. It would be
4
4
days.
days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thursdays and Sundays would be from 4 until 2, and Fridays and Saturdays would be from 4 until 3. Obviously, entertainment has to stop at 2 o'clock on Fridays and Saturdays. Ruben understands that his kitchen has to be open. They have to have a menu with hot meals available. What we have discussed is at least until 1 hour before closing, and then for that last hour, he would have a very limited menu that would include hot food.
All right, so are you suggesting that we amend the proposal that was given?
Yes, ma'am. That's what we're requesting. And also 4 pool tables, and then I'll provide the board with the layout to show exactly where those pool tables would be placed.
Okay, any questions regarding that? Commissioners, any questions? And did you get everything down?
I did.
All right.
I have a
All
question. I mean, I have a question about their setup.
All right, well, okay, Commissioner Norman.
All right. So I'm sorry, what was his name? Miss Linda Carter.
Ruben.
Ruben.
Ruben Andrade.
Ruben, how are you this evening?
I'm doing fine, thank you. How about yourself?
Good, thank you. So you're operating as a restaurant?
Restaurant and we got a full kitchen, yes.
You
And
do?
it's also a nightclub, but it's a full kitchen.
But we don't license nightclubs.
Right, but you have an entertainment permit that allows dancing. The restaurant, the menu is available at all hours of operation, but it also, it's an entertainment
As a
venue as
nightclub.
well as a restaurant.
Entertainment. We do have entertainment, yes.
Okay.
So you're saying you operate as a restaurant. I'm looking up your website right now, and nowhere does it even give a menu. And it says Galaxy Nightclub.
Right, but we do have a full kitchen to offer, yes.
Ruben, can you put your menu
every
on your
time that we
website?
open, we have our kitchen open.
Can you put your menu on your website?
I will ask them to do so, yes.
And I guess I had a follow-up question. What is on your menu? What's the major meal on your menu?
We have Salvadorian food. We have like tacos. We got carne asada. We got pupusas. We got taquitos, all that stuff.
All right.
Salvadorian. We do some
Okay.
tacos and sometimes we do enchiladas. We also have light menu with like chicken wings, tenders, hot
All right.
peppers. Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? All right, hearing none, did everyone get the times down? We probably need to vote to revise the request. So, could we get a motion to revise
This is
or to
Commissioner
amend?
This is Commissioner Camacho. I move to amend the requested times to read as Thursdays and Fridays from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m., Saturday and Sunday 4 p.m. to 3 a.m., and the addition of 4 pool tables.
Madam Chair, may I ask Mr. Camacho to rephrase that? It's Friday and Saturday till 3. Thursday
Okay,
and
say this
Sunday
again.
till 2. Thursday and Sunday till 2.
2.
Friday and Saturday till 3.
Friday and Saturday. Okay, you're right. Excuse me.
Okay, Friday and Saturday from 4 to 3.
That is correct.
Okay, and then Thursday and Sunday from 4 to 2.
That is correct.
Okay.
Right. I will accept the amendment.
All right. Is there a second to
And
amend
4 pool
this?
tables. 4 pool tables.
Yes.
That is correct. Thank you.
All right. Do we have a second? Do we have a second to the motion to amend?
It's
Yes.
Commissioner Sparkman, I second the motion to amend.
Okay. All right. Any questions on that motion? All right, hearing none. Let's vote to amend the request. Commissioner Sparkman,
Aye.
Commissioner Camacho,
Aye.
Commissioner Norman,
Aye.
Commissioner Smith,
Aye.
and chair votes aye. The motion passes to amend the times to, all right, let's see if I can get this right. Thursday and Sunday from 4 to 2 a.m. and Friday and Saturday 4 to 3 a.m. with for an addition of 4 pool tables. All right. So that motion passes. Now we're back to the motion. Any other discussion on that? Okay, Mrs. Carter, did you have another comment before we take a motion to approve this?
No, Madam Chair, that would be our request, and thank you so much for consideration.
All right. Do I hear a motion on the amendment to the request? Commissioners?
Well, the motion is pretty much so the same as our revision of the amendment, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, I
amended
guess
to
it
read
would
what
be.
was. Yes.
Okay. Well, all right, then that was approved.
Thank you
I
so
don't agree.
much.
Well-
Thank you.
We
No, wait,
really
no, no,
appreciate
no,
wait,
no,
wait.
no, no, no.
No,
Okay.
that's not correct.
No,
You had a motion to amend, which was correct.
Right.
You are amending, it's the same motion, but you had to amend the
Right,
request.
we did, absolutely.
So, yeah, you got to do another vote. Someone amended it. They're fine with amending it, but they
Now
may
we
not
go
like.
back and vote.
So you got to
We
do the
need
vote
you.
over again.
Thank you. We're starting over again. We just approved the amendment. Now we go back and vote on the amendment. Okay. All right. May I have a motion?
I move to approve the new hours as amended and the addition of 4 pool tables.
Okay. Is there a second?
Commissioner
Yes,
Sparkman, I second.
All right. Any questions on that? It was a little confusing, but I think it's straight now. Okay. All right. Let's vote. There's no more questions. Let's vote. Commissioner Sparkman,
Aye.
Commissioner Camacho,
Aye.
Commissioner Norman,
Nay.
Commissioner Smith,
Uh,
and chair votes aye. The motion passes to approve the new hours as amended, plus the addition of the 4 pool tables for Galaxy 21. Thank you.
Oh, very
Madam
much.
Chair, if I
thank
may.
you all so much.
All right. Thank you.
Madam Chair.
All right. Yes.
This is Corporal Hunt. I was just wondering if I could to ask Ms. Carter if you could have them to make sure that they send me over the amended documents so I can adjust their security plan.
We'll make sure we do that tomorrow, Corporal Hunt. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you. Mhm.
Thank you.
Mr. Hunt.
All right. Mr. Director.
Madam Chair, next case, Prime Restaurant located at 5126 Baltimore Avenue, Hyattsville, Maryland, 20781 for an alleged violation of rule and regulation number 37, change in the mode of operation of the rules and regulations. Madam Chair, the last inspection resulted in the inspector realizing that there was no alcohol within the premise, and the licensee or the licensee's representative advised that they no longer intended to sell alcohol. We do have the licensee, Ms. Helen Kem Bumbara, and she is not represented by an attorney. Madam Chair?
All right. Mrs. Kim Bombara, Would you, do you have an attorney?
Good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year to you.
Hello, Happy New Year. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am, I do not.
Okay, are you aware that you have a right to an attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so are you proceeding without an attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Would you please raise your right hand for the oath? Do you hereby swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Please state your name and your home address for the record.
My name is Helen Kembumbara. My home address is 12818 Odin Bequest Drive. That is in Bowie, Maryland 20720.
All right. Did you hear the report that the director gave about the establishment?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Would you like to share your information on that violation?
Yes, ma'am. What I want to share is that when inspector visited my facility, the staff who was by then Mr. Francois, what he said to inspector was a mispresentation of the information that I had told him. A while ago, I had issues with my license, and my hours were reduced from 3 a.m. to 11 o'clock. So before I had these issues with my license, I had a lot of drinks, which I had bought. And when I hired Mr. Francois, I told him that I will not be ordering, I will not make order for drinks until I finish the inventory that I have. I deal with what I have in stock, so that by the time I have to order drinks, I will know exactly my clientele, because I used to run until 3 a.m. on weekends, but now I do run only until 11 p.m. So I told Mr. Francois that right now I don't want to focus on buying drinks. I want to focus mostly on selling what I have and selling my food, which was the only thing that I was making money on. So when the inspector visited the restaurant, I was surprised that Mr. Francois said we are not selling alcohol, or what he told the inspector was not exactly what I told him. I still sell alcohol and still want to keep my license, but I'm sorry that he gave a wrong information to the inspector in regards to what I told him.
All right. Thank you. Commissioners, do you have any questions?
Madam Chair, I just have a point of clarification. So
Yes.
the licensee was not charged with any violation. They were just here today to explain what they intend to do in the future. So if I understand what the licensee is saying, is that they do intend to sell alcohol from this point moving forward. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Madam Chair, I do believe that there was someone else, maybe the management company from where the restaurant is located, who sent in documentation. I'm just checking to see, is he here today to provide testimony? Is there anyone else here representing the management company?
No, it's just me.
Okay.
Okay. Well, any questions or comments?
This is Commissioner Sparkman.
Yes.
Okay, just so I'm clear, Ms. Helen, when do you plan to start selling the alcohol?
I already bought some drinks. I already ordered some drinks last December, and I also ordered this January.
Okay, so it's coming, it's en route, or
It's already in the restaurant.
it's already in the restaurant
Yes, ma'am.
and ready to be purchased?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's what I just want to make sure I was clear on. Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you. All right, any other questions?
And Madam Chair, I just want to
Okay.
make sure that the commissioners are aware that there was a letter sent in by the management company. I want to make sure that the commissioners had an opportunity to read that.
Yes.
Is that in
Okay,
our
great.
packet?
I do believe so.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, well, we don't need to vote, do we? Or we don't need a motion.
Madam Chair, I do not believe so.
All right, thank you.
Thank you and good night. Thank you so much.
Good night. All right.
Bye-bye. May I be excused?
Yes,
Thank you so much.
all right.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Director.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'll call the next case. The next case is Edgar Flores, president for Manna Bar and Grill, located at 4923 Indian Head Highway, Oxon Hill, Maryland, 20745, for an alleged violation of Section 262102 of Alcoholic Beverage Article of the Annotated Code of Maryland and Rule and Regulation Number 88, non-effectuation, which is failure to put approved license or permits in use of the rules and regulations for Prince George's County. Madam Chair, is there anyone here representing Manna Bar and Grill, specifically Edgar Flores, president? Is there anyone here? Madam Chair, there's no one here representing Manna Bar and Grill. If I could just get the staff to put on record, Ms. Bell, did you have an opportunity to deliver to mail a summons to the licensee? Ms. Bell, you're on mute.
I mailed a summons on December 3rd, 2025, and I also emailed that same summons to the email address we have on record.
All right, and I do believe other members of the administrative staff attempted to call the licensee. Ms. James, was that you?
Yes, I asked the licensee to provide a letter to request for additional time. He stated that he was having issues trying to get the license to be effectuated, but he never reached back out to me to submit that letter. So that's why they were show calls for tonight.
So he never responded after the initial conversation?
He had no response since that phone call.
And when was that phone call?
Back in October, I believe. October or November.
Okay.
And the summons was never returned.
Okay, great. And Mr. Deloche, did you catch that?
And Mr. Director, their website for that address is Mr. Edgar Flores, and it's P.O.P.O. Grill that occupies that space.
Okay, but it is the same owner of the
Edgar Flores. It's right
Okay,
on there.
got it.
Yep.
Understood.
And that licensee did advise me of that because there was an issue with the landlord regarding the lease. Because I told him what was listed online did not match what he submitted on his application when the board approved him for the alcohol beverage license.
You're breaking up, Mr. Director.
Madam Chair, with the evidence provided and the information that was provided, do we have any comment from Mr. Deloche about a path forward?
I think that the record is clear that multiple attempts were made to get clarification on the situation. A formal summons was filed, no return summons. So the board is free to decide whatever action they want to take. Many opportunities for the licensee to respond.
Thank you. All right, commissioners.
Yeah, this is Commissioner Camacho. I move to rescind the license for trading as Manna Bar and Grill.
This is Commissioner Norman. I'll second that motion to rescind the license for Manor Bar and Grill.
All right, any questions on the motion? All right, hearing none, let's vote. Commissioner Sparkman,
Aye.
Commissioner Camacho,
Aye.
Commissioner Norman,
Aye.
Commissioner Smith,
Aye.
and chair votes aye. The motion to rescind the license for Manna Bar and Grill passes. Thank you. Mr. Director.
Madam Chair, I'll call the final case. The final case is Big Daddy's Barbecue and Discount Liquors, Mr. James A. Panetta, managing member. They're located at 9430 Annapolis Road, Lanham, Maryland, 20706. They are summoned to show cause for alleged violation of rule and regulation number 83, which is alcohol awareness. The license holder or an individual designated by license holder who is employed in a supervisory capacity shall be present on the licensed premises at all times when alcoholic beverages may be sold. Madam Chair, we do have an inspector here to testify on behalf of the Liquor Board, and I do see Mr. James A. Panetta along with other members of his organization, and it is my understanding that they are not represented by an attorney. Madam Chair?
All right, Mr. Panetta, do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
All right, are you aware that you have a right to an attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so are you proceeding without an attorney?
Yes, we are.
Okay, thank you. Well, would you all raise your right hands for the oath? Anyone who plans to testify. Do you hereby swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. Could each one of you give your name and your home address for the record?
You go first. Yeah, James Panetta, 6301 Gibraltar Court, Bowie, Maryland, 20720.
Thank you.
All right.
Sure.
Doljon Melhi, 13516 Narrowleaf Court, Clarksville, Maryland, 21029.
All right.
My name is Don Casey. My address is 8510 11th Avenue, Silver Spring, Maryland, 20903.
All right. Could we at this time hear the inspector's report?
Yes, Madam Chair, thank you. This is regarding the Big Daddy's Barbecue and Discount Liquors trading at 17 plus BL 343. On Wednesday, October 21st, 2025 at approximately 7:52 p.m., I, Inspector Johnson, arrived at the Big Daddy's Barbecue and Discount Liquors located at 9430 Annapolis Road, Lanham, Maryland, 20706 to conduct a routine inspection. I introduced myself to the cashier, who identified himself as Don KC. Towards the end of the inspection, I asked Mr. KC if he was alcohol awareness certified. He stated that he had been previously certified, but that his certification had expired. When I asked to see the expired certificate, he explained that it was hanging on the wall at another establishment where he works. I then inquired whether any other employee was present, and he confirmed there was not. I informed him that the absence of a staff member with an alcohol awareness training was a violation. Mr. KC stated that he was unaware of this requirement. I inquired about the presence of the Rule and Regulations Manual, and he stated that he also had never heard of the manual. I told him that the requirement of the manual and the alcohol awareness trainings are explained in the Rules and Regulations Manual. He stated he would call the manager. He called the manager. I asked him again if anyone else was present, stating that another employee may know where the book was located. Mr. Casey stated he was the only employee that night and stated he would call the manager. He phoned Mr. James Panetta. I mentioned to Mr. Panetta that Big Daddy's was in violation of Rule and Regulation number 83 for not having an employee available with an alcohol awareness training. He stated that he currently holds an active alcohol awareness certification and will bring his certificate to the Board of License Commissioners the following day. I apologized and informed him that since no certified individual was present on the premises at the time of my inspection, Big Daddy's Barbecue and Discount Liquor was in direct violation of Rule and Regulation number 83 A and B, alcohol awareness, which states A, pursuant to section 4505 and 26-1902 of the Alcoholic Beverage Article of the Annotated Code of Maryland, a licensee of or a person employed at a licensed premises must be certified by an approved alcohol awareness program. D states the license holder or an individual designated by the license holder who is employed in a supervisory capacity shall be present on the licensed premises at all times when alcoholic beverages may be sold. The employee, Don KC, signed the Survey 123 acknowledging the violation. I exited the premises at approximately 8:32 p.m. and this concludes my report.
Thank you. Are there any questions regarding the report? Any questions?
Not at this time.
All right.
Um,
Well, now I will give you the opportunity, Mr. Panetta, or any of you, to provide information regarding the issue.
Really, it's not so much a denial as much as it is an explanation of how we've proceeded to remedy the situation moving forward. First and foremost, Mr. KC went ahead and had his tip certificate renewed. Yes, at the time his license was expired, but his class was also scheduled. And yeah, per the certificate, I believe it was submitted prior to today's hearing. That his certificate was awarded on the 27th, which is about 6 days from the reported incident. I just want to let you guys know that we proactively made sure that his license was renewed, so that way, whether he is the only individual on staff for that evening, or even if he's with other employees, for a fact that when he's here, that somebody who's certified is here. I need to double check my schedule, but if I'm not mistaken, our shift manager should have been there that evening at the same time. I don't know if he stepped out for dinner at the time, but that doesn't excuse it either way, because again, the rule is somebody needs to be on premise. So I'm not here reaching for loopholes. I'm just explaining possible scenarios. So we wanted to get rid of any potential gray areas. So we went ahead, made sure his license was officially renewed. Besides that, we really don't have anything to communicate besides that we're gonna make sure we're proactive in making sure like we're keeping track of all the expiration dates of everybody's tips and TAM certifications. And we hope to, prevent any similar situation in the future where over 10 years or 11 years removed from any previous violation, and we hope to keep the positive streak going.
And the books behind the counter.
Oh yeah, and we have an updated version of the rules and regulations both behind the counter and upstairs here at the establishment. Things get shuffled around here and there, but generally speaking, we always have the rules and regulations handy.
All right. Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. Commissioners, do you have any questions?
This is Commissioner Camacho. Yes, sir. The one who was speaking, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Your name is?
My name is Diljan Melhi. I work in
Okay. Okay, now let me ask you, you said that one gentleman got his alcohol awareness certificate. Are you other two certified?
I am certified, sir. Yes.
Oh my.
Yes.
All three of you are certified? Okay, I just wanted to clarify that. It wasn't clear. Okay, thank you.
All right. Any other questions? All right, hearing none, may I have a motion?
This is Commissioner Camacho. I move to find the licensee trading as Big Daddy's Barbecue and Discount Liquors in violation of Rule and Regulation number 83, A and B, alcohol awareness, and assess a fine of $250.
This is Commissioner Norman. I'll second the motion to find Big Daddy's Barbecue and Discount Liquors in violation of RR number 83, $250 fine.
All right, is there a question on the motion? All right, hearing none, let's vote. Commissioner Sparkman?
Aye.
Commissioner Camacho?
Aye.
Commissioner Norman?
Aye.
Commissioner Smith?
Aye.
And chair votes aye. The motion to find Big Daddy's Barbecue and Discount Liquors, the motion to fine $250 passes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You may be excused.
Good night.
All right, good night. All right, Mr. Director.
You muted.
Madam Chair, thank you. That does conclude the matters for the regular session. I just want to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Please, your indulgence.
Sorry to interrupt. My name is Jeffrey from the Spot Food Hall. I'm assuming the last one, that one was the final case. But I received a letter to attend the hearing today.
What is the name of your establishment?
The Spot Food Hall.
This is
Jeffrey C. I received a letter. Initially it says January 7th, which was last Wednesday, and then I call in the morning, and cannot remember who I spoke to, but I was told that the correct date was actually January 14th, and I got an updated letter as well.
Okay, Mr. We're going to reschedule that hearing. So we'll take note of that, and we'll
Okay.
send you notification to reschedule it.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right.
So I guess am I excused to leave, or I guess
You can be excused.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Thanks.
All right. Mr. Mendoza, you can reset the recording, and Madam Chair, you can release the court report.